boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, pronouns and binaries and non-binaries and alphabet. Everyone's welcome. Shout out to everybody. Everybody. Yeah. The world to change me. I don't think they understand. All right, boys and girls. I just want you to know. We're making it out here. All right, we've left Des Moines. We have left Des Moines. We are fueled, and we are ready to rock and roll. We're heading down to Kansas City. Kansas City, Missouri. What an amazing place to go. I'm going to go hang out with Tay-Tay, and I'm going to hang out with Patrick Mahomes, and have a good time out there, just being best buds out there and throwing the ball around. I think Tay-Tay's going to sing me a concert about how she hates her exes or something like that. I don't really care. I don't really care what she's saying, as long as we're hanging out around the barbecue. Maybe they'll invite Kelsey. I don't remember. Is Kelsey something? Kelsey Graham? Kelsey. I don't know. I just know I'm going to Kansas City. Who's going to Kansas City? We are. I'm taking you with me. I'm going to Kansas City, and I'm taking you with me. I'm taking you with me. I'm taking you with me. Can you hear that? Oh, boy. Somebody's honking the horn. Oh, boy. Yeah. Boom. Boom. All right. All right, guys. We are about 100 miles north of Kansas City. Kansas City. We need some barbecue? Maybe. Barbecue. Is that what it's famous for? Barbecue? I don't know. Kansas City's famous for crime? No, that's St. Louis. I was close. Ha ha ha. Always the same flat road, huh? Oh boy, but you know what? Another mile, another dollar. Another mile, another dollar. I don't make $1 a mile, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but yep, it's all the same out here. Most of America, huh? Looks the same. Name 10 books. Wow, name 10 books. I think somebody is out here questioning my intelligence. I want to be honest with you. I've read one book in my life, and this was back when internet marketing started, and I was learning AdWords and AdSense. So I bought a book called Google for Dummies. That's the only book I ever read. That's the only book I read. So you go ahead and say it. I'm a big dumb fat guy. I get it. A big dumb. Hey, Limit Trixie. That's a cool name, Trixie. This is absolutely recorded. This is fake. I am an AI generated voice. I am programmed to entertain you. May I answer your questions? Let me answer your question. Please let me answer your questions. Oh, that's a good one. 10 books of the Bible, huh? Wow. Silent drives? That's misleading, because if you're sitting in the cab with me, it's quiet. But really, I'm raging in my head. I'm raging. No, I've got earphone in. I'm listening to Skinned right now, Skynd. I'm listening to a band called Skinned, It's a nice little lady out of, I think, South America. I think she's South American. I don't know. She's got a little bit of an accent when I hear her at the interviews. Sometimes I think she's from Netherlands. Sometimes I think she's South America. I don't judge. But yeah, I got my ears are vibrating right now with Skinned music. Skinned, S-K-Y-N-D. And my other ear has got a direct connection to this chat right here where it's text-to-speech. So one ear I can hear you guys, and the other ear I can hear them singing to me. All right. You want the honky to honk? A honk? Honk for Hooters. All right. Keep your shirts on, ladies. I'm a married man. I'm just doing this because I can. All right. How you like that out there? I got cars coming around me real quick, so I had to stop. Man, I don't want $100,000 or $2 million. Tell you what, I want my paycheck to be on time, and that's what I want. Every penny I got is a penny I earned. Let me tell you what happens when you get free money. Bad things happen. Nobody that's ever won the lottery has ever been happy. You find me a happy rich person out there. You find me a happy rich person. I'll tell you, people cheating on each other. I tell you, divorces, all that other stuff comes from money. And I don't want no damn money. Every penny I get, I'll earn. Thank you. I'm an American. I don't want no handouts. You can keep that money. I'll watch you spend it. You give me a ride in your Lamborghini every once in a while. That's all I ask. I never want to own a Lamborghini. I don't want the problems that come with money. I don't want the envy. I don't want the hate. I don't want the jealousy. I don't want none of that stuff. I just want my beautiful wife to respect me every time I come home from a hard day work. That's it. Oh, yeah, baby. You keep them Hooters to yourself. Hooters are drama. They are drama. It's never been good for a married man to be experienced with some other Hooters in the room. It's never ended well for anybody. See, women look at that differently. You know, my wife could be in a room and a guy could whip his dick out, and I go, ha ha, that sounds funny. But if I tell my wife a woman whip the tits out, it really affects a woman. A woman cannot deal with that. Therefore, you keep them boobies to yourself, little lady. Show them to the next guy. I'm sure he'll appreciate them. For me, it's just drama. All right, Trillmatic. What's trill mean? Trill. It sounds familiar, like I know what that means. What's you, fresh toast? Damn, that sounds good right now. Some fresh toast. I have not eaten today. What time is it? 12:30. It's still early. I did say your name. Fresh toast, baby. Fresh toast. Oh, boy. What just happened? Kiss Ron just made a donation to the chat and says, hey, I'm here to party. I appreciate you, Kim. Kim, I appreciate you out there. Everybody check out the chat. We got Kim out there kicking booty. Saying, hey, it's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Kim's taking care of us and making sure we are appreciated out here. He likes what we do. The American guy, I'm an American guy. I'm an American trucker out here. I've been told that I am YouTube's #1 American truck driver. I don't believe it. Yeah, I do. I'm pretty cool. I'm kidding. True and real. Oh, nice. I wouldn't have guessed that's what it meant. I do appreciate you coming in here, though. I appreciate everybody coming in here. I can't believe people are putting super chats in here. I really appreciate it. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. It makes me feel like a woman. I need to take you out on a date and finish you off. Is that what it is? Did you just buy me? Oh my God! He just bought me. He's gonna buy. Just don't sell me, buddy. Just don't sell me, because the next guy might not be so nice. All right, I do appreciate the generosity out there. I really appreciate everybody taking the time to not swipe away, because I know how hard it is out there to not check out what the next feed is going to be. Especially knowing that it could be Mr. Beast. It could be Cartnarks. It could be anything. And you chose me, and you're hanging out with me. That makes me feel pretty damn good. I am out here. It's 12:30, 12:22 out here. It's 77 degrees. I am in southern Iowa, on my way to Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri is where I live and where I'm going right now. I'm going to spend a night, maybe 2 nights, maybe tonight, tomorrow night, before I have to get back out on the road. And I'll be out on the road for a while. I'm wrapping up about a 2-week run. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. All right, England is in the roof. England, fresh toast. You know what? Yeah, you buy fresh toast, you ask me where you're from. I might have been able to guess England. Beans and toast, right? As long as it's fresh. Oh boy, that's a long-winded answer, but I'll do the short answer is I got a computer science background, and I'm able to code my own APKs. I'm able to make my own apps. So when I decided I wanted to stream, I had to come up with a solution. So my solution was create a nice text-to-speech that'll read me into one of my earbuds. Everything's being said in here within reason. I don't have a translator. And I'm really bad with names on there because some people put numbers in names, and I don't know how to text-to-speech that. But it also starts and stops the streams for me, depending on the activity. So if the stream starts to die down, it's going to go ahead and end it and start a new one, push that algorithm out to a whole new group of people. It all does that with the help of OpenAI, and I did that all myself through the APIs given to me by the ChatGPT. It also does me a huge favor as it goes ahead and it takes all my comments on my videos and feeds that through the AI system and gives them back a real nice and polite response, and thanks them for checking out my videos. Also asks them to subscribe. Sometimes it'll ask them to like. It really depends. I put a little ratio, like a randomness on there, so it doesn't do it so it's like the same answer over and over, because I don't like that. It sounds fake. But I do tell my subscribers, I said, listen, if you hear me throughout the week, it's me. But if it's on a weekend, it's my AI. No offense, but I just try to get everybody responded to. I really try to get everybody a response, makes them feel all nice and cozy inside. That, hey, the trucker cares about me, and sometimes I can't do it all. To be honest, if you look at my channel, I get comments every few seconds, every few minutes. There's no way I can keep up. When I get to the truck stops at night, I do my best. But at home is when I hit the big program I make, and it goes and just hits every comment and gets a nice response. And it's not generic; it's personalized with the help of AI. And I'd love to be able to explain the technology to everybody out here, but I swear to you, 5 minutes to do it, I'm going to lose everybody real quick because nobody cares about my code. But let me tell you, 1,500 lines of code later, and I can hear you guys talk in my ear. I wrote the code, I compiled it, I set the API. It lets me do it because I'm on an Android. Probably couldn't do it if I was on Apple. Yeah, I make pretty good money trucking. It's never enough out here, not with this inflation. Seems like every month my bills go up. Interest goes up. I pay on my credit cards. With my credit cards, I owe more and more and more every month. I pay on my mortgage, but it goes up and up every month. And I'm out here trying to look for additional revenue streams. Legal. They have to be legal. No crack cocaine. No lot lizards. None of that stuff. But I do my best out here for everybody that subscribes to me. And if you're not subscribed, that means you came into the stream, and that's cool too, and I appreciate you. But what happens when you come to the stream is you put this dude on your watch history, and that lets YouTube know to serve you a couple of videos later on. See if we're a good match for each other. I think we're a good match. I think we're great for each other. I think we're meant for each other, and I appreciate you finding me. Thanks to YouTube. YouTube knew you needed me, and I needed you. Shout out to YouTube. Yeah, I tell you what, our economy is what a crap right now, but don't worry. You don't worry, America, we're resilient. We win wars for breakfast. We smash and destroy bad stuff all the time. We just got a couple little adjustments and we're back on track, and everybody will want to be an American again. But I'm sure you out there across the pond, you guys hear all kinds of bad things about America. But let me tell you one thing. I live in middle America, and middle America has none of this stuff you see on TV happening. It's all fake propaganda. I thought Russia and I thought China were bad guys with propaganda, but I was wrong. We learned in 2020, America was the propaganda, and we were the ones lying on everyone else. The only thing is once we learned that, now we can fix it. Now we're trying to fix it. But right now we're kind of handcuffed right now with the current leadership right now. We're waiting for them to expire so we can throw some new ones in there. And I don't mean to expire by anything negative. Come on, I don't want to go to jail. Come on, CIA, FBI. You know what I mean. I tell you what, we'll be back on our feet again, and we'll be better than ever. We're going to be better than ever. That's how it always happens here. We go through our hard times, and we go through our good times. And right now, we're just dealing with a little bit of issues right here. We're dealing with policy problems. We didn't lose a war to guns. We lost a war to policy right now. So it's our own doing. We're always welcome in Britain. Hey, I appreciate the invite out there. A lot of Americans are probably jumping ship right now, but those aren't the real ones. The real Americans, we stay here and fight. We stay here and fight to the death, and we don't say no. We don't take no for an answer. You see the Americans running ain't real Americans. Like, we see a bunch of people coming here from other countries running. You ain't going to be a good American if you're running from something. We run into the problems head first. So what, we carry guns because we got problems. When we see people coming here running from other countries, we go, oh no, they're just going to bring their problems here because Americans, we fix our problems. We fix them one by one. Oh, you're not going to let me move to Britain? Oh, yeah, I probably wouldn't move there. I wouldn't get along there. I'm a rebel, man. I don't take kindly to authority. That's why I live in middle America, man. You don't see cops once a month. It's if that. You don't hear sirens. You don't hear gunshots. You don't hear nothing. I just hear my goats out there calling for me and my horse out there. And hear the ducks and the chickens. That's all I hear. I don't know what they say about us in your country, but I'm sure it's not flattering. But that's okay. We'll get through that together. We'll get through that together because this is one planet, one species, one race. The human race. I don't care what color you are. In my town, we don't care about color. Just pay your fucking bills. That's all we care about. Pay your taxes. Show up to the barbecue. That's it. That's it. That's America. We're open for everybody as long as you pay your bills. Don't sneak in. You sneak in and we find out. It's all like Donkey Kong. The government might pay you, but you ain't welcome anywhere. All these people that are sneaking in, they're into the cities where they're taken care of, but they ain't welcome out of the cities. You're not going to find these illegal people that are doing what they're doing. You're not going to find them out in the country. They try that in a small town. Try that in a small town. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. Every time somebody does something wrong out here, like drug driving or murder, they're going, "Hey, it's not their fault. It's the gun's fault." Or, "Hey, it's not their fault. It's the alcohol's fault." So you can absolutely have a career out here with all the DUIs you want. We got people murdering people getting out the next day, the same day on no bond. So I would imagine you come out with all the DUIs you want, and we'll let you right in and say, "Hey, that's the leader of the pack. That guy's a rebel. That's a brave and stunning individual." What town do I live in? I live in a little town in Missouri called Holt. 450 people. That's it. We don't want no more. We don't want no less. I live in the land of time forgot because all the politics out there, all this binary stuff, all this gender stuff, it does not affect us. We didn't have to worry about the COVID. We didn't have to worry about nothing. Nothing. All we got to do is feed our kids, keep our wives happy, mow the grass, pay our bills. That's all we got to do. Yeah, I tell you what, I don't drink. I don't do drugs. But I have drank. I've known people that have died, and I've known people that have survived, and I don't envy the problem that people have with alcohol where they need to drive. But it don't make anybody less of a person. Just they make bad decisions. They just make different ones. I make a lot of bad decisions every day. So who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? It's up to them to still get paid to judge. I'll tell you what, I probably wouldn't want to get a job if I liked to drink because I couldn't control myself. That's for sure. All right, Jacob. All right. Yeah, it's dumb to blame the guns. It's dumb. You know what they had? This illegal immigrant was shooting at the cops yesterday, and the headlines were bullets aiming. The bullets are bullets towards the cops or something. Was the headline. Had nothing to do with the person that did it. It just, it's the bullets' fault. It's the bullets' fault. Alcohol is killing everybody in this freaking country, and nobody's talking about it. It's crazy what they focus on in this country. And it makes us look real silly to all you people out there in the real world out there, the other countries. Makes us look real silly. Yeah, we don't have that in America yet, but they tried to. We shut that shit down real quick. But this new administration up here that's going on, they keep fighting it. They keep making us go to court. The American people say no, and he says, okay, I'm going to take you to court. Like, bitch, we're supposed to be paying you to do what the fuck we say. Don't work that way, though. America's being held hostage by policy right now. But we got faith that 2024 is going to be the year. We got puffies out. All these rapist pigs are out. Pedophiles are out. Everyone's busted. Our propaganda has been exposed. And it's going to be some sort of a media collapse over here pretty soon, and that's going to be the best thing ever. We grew up in this country thinking that everyone else was bad and that we were good, and we only realized, hey, we were the bad guys, and we're owning up to it. We're righting the situation. We're righting it right now. We are correcting the wrongs. Hey, Pooja, Poo-ha, Pooey, Poo-poo, I see you out there. We got nuclear thunder, baby. He's in the room hanging out. I'm honking that horn. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. I honk the horn. Oh boy, I forgot to get on the scales. I wonder if that's going to bite me in the ass. All right, fresh toast, fresh toast. I'll text you next time around. Hopefully subscribe that we can find each other again. All right, Billy Mom 2. I thought my text speech was wrong, but no, it was right. Billy Mom 2. I do a shout out to you. A shout out to you. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out for a little bit, checking out what it's like out here in Middle America. Coming down the highway. It is 78 degrees out here and sunny. It's nice. It is nice. There's almost no traffic. Almost no traffic. Yeah. Yeah, we don't deal with lot lizards out here. We don't deal with that. That's for a different type of human being. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Yeah, they did the same thing in America. They said if we want to fortify our border and our immigration system, we were racist. There's always some label they throw on us, but I tell you what, it ain't working anymore. It ain't working anymore because they started building that wall again right now. They're building that wall, and they're doing a lot of crazy things over here right now, and I hope the world's watching it because if it didn't happen to you yet, it's going to happen. But I was told a little piece of information recently that got me thinking. And that piece of information was this. It's like, hey, what do you think of a post-apocalyptic world? What does that look like? And there's some towns in America that look post-apocalyptic, and then the core of the meaning of it was most countries that we see are living in a post-apocalyptic state with buildings that are smashed and bullet holes and bomb holes, and there's so many countries out there that for them they live in this post-apocalyptic world. But they had to flee. And you can't go back there because it's too dangerous. I'm like, wait a minute. We are in this post-apocalyptic era right now. The Great Reset is happening right now, and if it's not in your town, it's coming. And that's a crazy thing to think about. Oh, wow, Edward. My wife is a lot lizard, huh? You just trying to get my attention? Oh, boy, we got some trolls, and I like trolls. Trolls feed the algorithm, baby, so keep it up, keep it up. Keep on going. What else is my wife? You want to keep going? Come on, just remember, this chat lasts forever. Once this chat's over, it turns into a past stream. It makes it visible for everybody forever. You got to make sure what you say ages well. I got to tell you what, the algorithm's watching you guys. Everything you say, YouTube is keeping that in their little database. And I promise you, they're using everything they can against you. And it won't age well. But yeah, I am a big homo. I do love to talk, just so you know. Aha, I beat you to it. I guess you're not going to get mad if I beat you to it. All right, what else you got? I'm gay, I'm fat, I'm dumb, I drive a truck. Keep going, guys. Let's see how many pronouns you can throw at me or adjectives. I don't know what it is these days, but you guys are on it. I'm sure you guys are both college educated, and I'm the biggest dummy in the chat, which I'm not here to prove myself to be a smart guy. As a matter of fact, I tell everybody in here, you want to talk to me, lower your expectations, we'll be all right, because I'm just a truck driver out here. That's how we roll out here. That's cool. No, I have to. I encourage the trolls to come in because let me tell you what. According to my data, the trolls spend more time than everyone else in here. I mean, I'll have the average person is about 23 to 28 seconds checking me out. These trolls are in here for minutes and minutes and minutes, and they keep talking and talking. And YouTube rewards me for the watch time and the chat rate. And all they do is they feed the algorithm that gets me paid. Just so you know, I did monetize this, not just to make money off Karens, but it's just a side effect of what I do that they monetized it. And a side effect is when Karens pop in here, when bad people pop in here, I get paid. I get paid every month. YouTube wires that in my account like clockwork. And I tell you what, it gets bigger and bigger every month thanks to you guys out here that hate me. And thanks to you guys that love me. You know, love is a strong word. Love, like, it's all the same, especially on the internet. But I appreciate everybody coming in here, even the haters. Sometimes I appreciate the haters more because they do spend a little more time in here. A little more time. They get my blood pumping. I goes, oh, it's exciting. I got someone that hates me. I love it because, you know, it's kind of cool to have a little debate. It's kind of cool. Like, you were talking about the fact that I used hero in the title. You want to tell me how I'm not a hero? You forgot that. I mean, he's calling people prostitutes. He really didn't think that out well. He didn't think of that really well. Oh, come on. That's not going to hurt me. Come on. That means my mom's making money. That means my mom's getting that fucking money. If your mom's a prostitute, that means your mom's hot, which means you're hot, which means you probably got a hot wife. You know what I mean? It's not all bad. You got to be a woman of the new millennium. You know, you got to be derogatory towards prostitution. Are you discriminating? What do you got? Phobia? What, prostophobia? Horophobic? Are you horophobic? Oh boy, I turned it on you. I got a pronoun on you. All right. We got a moment of truth coming up here. We got judgment. We're about to experience judgment here. These poles that go over the highway like that, they indicate a way station. Are the nightmare for truckers. They can end your career. All right, I got green light through it. I got a green light, baby. I don't have to pull over. Last time I got pulled over, they got me good. They got me real good. I was stuck for hours. Shout out to the green light, baby. Shout out to the green light. Here. Hey, Billy. Hey, Edward. Hey, Raymond. Hey, Jacob. Hey, I appreciate everybody. Where'd the trolls go? Hey, Karens. Hey, where'd the trolls go? I don't think it's going to work out well for you. I mean, pick on me. Don't pick on the guys in the chat because they're going to tear you up. I'm busy driving. There's only so much I can do. But those guys can click on your profile, and those guys can leave some really bad mess for you to clean up. Matter of fact, I encourage you to apologize to them because they have the ability to click on your profile and really trash everything on there. They can post links to your profile and all the gay websites. They can really mess you up. I'm just telling you, I've seen it. I've seen it, man. I don't want to scare you, but I want to let you know that you're messing with the wrong people. All right, hey, SG. I'll give you one guess why I'll give you one guess why I honked this horn. I'll give you 2 or 3 guesses if you want. All right, time's up. All right, what I do is I celebrate. And I use this horn as part of a celebration for each and every person that comes in here that throws a shout out for me. I do a shout out right back at them. You should have already got me, didn't you? You thought I was troll food. But they made me so mad I shut this stream up of crying. I'm just crying because I cannot handle the abuse of bullying me. You gonna bully me? You gonna bully the fat guy? You gonna bully the fat guy? Alright. Thanks for hanging out the stream. Appreciate everybody out there one at a time hanging out with me. Wow. How about you want to come and install that for me? You want to this eternal cabin horn? You want to do that? How about that? You want to come over and install that? I'm confused. Am I doing something wrong? Am I not doing things the way you would do it? Is that way? Let me tell you, if everybody did things the way you like, the world would be a boring place. I'll tell you what, brother or sister, I don't care about your binary or your non-binary pronouns. But I'll tell you what, I do things my way. And my way or the highway, right? I do things my way. And that's what got me successful at this stream stuff. How about you, you do me a favor. You get in a truck and you install a plastic horn in there and you see if you get the success I do. Let's see if you can inspire like I do. What are your feelings? I hope not. I'm doing this for fun and hang out with my buddies. And I got lots of buddies that come in here and say shout-outs and shout-outs. And let's hang out. My way is the highway, Edward. That's right. I'm on the highway. I live on the highway. This is where I live. This is where I'm comfortable. These are rules I understand out here. I know not everybody can understand the rules out here. Everybody wants to make their own and tell me I'm doing it wrong because they got a better way in their head, even though they never done a damn thing that's even similar to what I'm doing out here. I got people that are rage watchers. You know what I'm talking about? They watch with this anger in them. They're waiting to find a flaw so they can pick on them and bully them and tell them they're doing wrong. It's like, well, wait a minute. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because that won't age well. That won't age well. I promise you, you're going to wish you didn't say that. All right. All right, Josh, Edward. All right, Jacob. Everyone's in here today. Well, almost everybody. We could use a couple more. You've got some room. Yeah, I think that last stream was pretty big. I think this one might have beat it, though. We stream out of this truck every day, all day, every day. We stop the stream, we start the stream. It's all automated. It's all based on the algorithm I set with the AI. So if the chat really gets slow, boom, it'll change. It'll end it and start a new one. So I try to warn people, if you enjoy this stream, for whatever crazy reason you enjoy the stream, make sure you subscribe because it does end all by itself and it starts based on the algorithm. And it's starting to slow down a little bit, and that's because YouTube algorithm only pushes the video out for so long. I think that the walkable city's right. 15-minute cities, those are all right. I get it. I get it. I heard they're really expensive. They haven't been proved yet, but I'm willing to check it out. Hey, Edward, I am hauling scrap aluminum. I'm hauling it in my flatbed. I'm hauling it in my dry van, not the flatbed. It's usually a flatbed or like some kind of dump thing. But they smashed all this metal together and they put bundles around it and they forklifted it into my trailer. About 80,000 pounds total I am. I should have weighed. I didn't go through the scale at the truck stop. I should have done that to make sure I'm not overweight. Yeah, Josh. I'm driving through Missouri now. Finally into Missouri. I got a couple days before I got to drop this off in Morgantown, Kentucky. That's where I got to drop this scrap off. But I don't have to be there till Tuesday, so I'm going to spend a couple nights at home in Kansas City where I live with my beautiful wife and my 2 anxious kids. Anxious for me to get home. It's been a couple weeks I've been out here on the road making money for my family. Making memories out here, honking and rolling. For all the haters out there that think I'm doing it wrong. I respect you coming in here and giving it the way it is. I respect you coming into somebody's stream and telling them they're doing it wrong. It takes a special kind of person to have that type of narcissism. To come in and say, I am new here, but you should change everything because I think I have feelings. I appreciate your feelings. I do. I appreciate your feelings. But just like my feelings, I keep them to my fucking self. You learn that as you get older in this country. You keep it to yourself, otherwise you create problems for yourself. Oh, boy. The problems that we got these days because all you guys talk about is your feelings and how they affect others. And how you're getting affected by others' feelings. It ain't my business about your feelings. Keep that to yourself, just like keep private parts. Everything in your pants, keep it to yourself. Everything in your brain, keep it to yourself. I don't care. Nobody cares. Yeah, I went to Atlanta 2 weeks ago on my way south. I took a load from somewhere to somewhere, and it went through Atlanta. I don't envy those people that have to go through Atlanta. I don't envy anybody that lives in the city. I live in the country, and all my driving is through country. Traffic is a mofo out there. Traffic is a mofo. I stay away from it. Yeah, Atlanta's one of those things. Atlanta and St. Louis and Chicago, these are places I avoid. I'm really light-skinned. I got blonde hair, blue eyes, so there's places I stay away from. And this is America, but I'm old enough to know. You want trouble, go ahead and do that. But if you just want to live your life and live a long, beautiful life, you stay the hell away from those places. It's America, and it's dangerous. America. 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 It's America. America. Right now, I'm 69 miles north of Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, here I come. Right back where I started from. Uh-oh, I'm in the fast lane. Uh-oh, Karens, I'm in the fast lane. How dare that fat asshole block all the traffic in the fast lane. I know. This ain't my first rodeo. This ain't my first rodeo. Boom. I think that trailer is just a little bit too big for that car. What do you think? Well, they got a Utah license plate. Oh boy, yeah, I don't know. If you're comfortable driving, man, the best thing to do is get your own rental car. That gives you the freedom. Unless you're in the big city, then it'd be really expensive just to park it, let alone the rental. A lot of these cities, man, they're really bad places. You got New York now with the congestion pricing, and they charge you to drive everywhere. Everywhere you go, they're charging you with these cameras, tolls and stuff. Where, yeah, if you're in the city, definitely get an Uber or something. But every chance you get, make sure you get your own car. That way you can get the hell out of the city and check out real America without being bound to somebody's schedule. America. Sexy Potato. What a hell of a name there, buddy. What a hell of a name. You are one sexy potato. Oh, I'm sorry, potato. I don't know if you're British or not, or whatever that is. Yeah, America's really expensive right now. Real expensive. We got lots of people that are fighting to get here, not realizing, oh my goodness, it's so expensive. It's real expensive out here. You know, you can have the American dream, but you ain't going to live with it. And my family's living it. I'm providing it, but they're living it. If that makes sense. I'm gone 7-8 days a week, sometimes for 2 weeks. That's not really living the American dream. When I get home, I can see what I built, and I built the American dream. Only way to maintain it is get the hell out of town and pay for it. Oh, I said that to the sexy potato. Sexy potato. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, sexy potato. I just got in. I came in from the north side of Missouri, coming from Iowa. I'm in Missouri right now, heading down the 35 south. And I will be hitting Kansas City here at 64 miles. 58 minutes, 17 seconds. yeah. Two dudes in a dark Prius. I bet they gay. I bet they gay. Oh, boy, or not. Maybe they're non-binary. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't do it. Florida. Yeah, it's a nice place out there. That's another planet. I think Florida's another planet. I like Florida. I mean, I loved Florida except for the humidity. That's the only problem. I didn't have a problem with anything else about Florida except for that humidity. That humidity is a hard sell. It's a real hard sell. The house I bought, the farm I bought, the people that were in it before me that I bought it from, they're moving to Florida. They're getting the hell out of the cold. They're going to Florida. And I don't blame them. It's just you got to get used to some humidity. Man, that's a tough one because most of our states are safe. It's really, really safe. You just want to stay away from the big cities. Those big cities have a different government. It's like North Korea and South Korea. They're both Korea, but they're not Korea, and everyone knows the difference. It's the same here in America. These cities have completely different governments, completely different ways of life, and you don't go in there. They're no-go zones. The tourists fall into the traps to go in there, and a lot of these tourists don't make it out. So all you gotta do is move to a state without a big city, and there's lots of them. Wyoming's real nice. They don't have a big city. Well, they have cities, but they ain't got Chicago. They don't have St. Louis, Manhattan, New York. They don't have none of that stuff. You just gotta do a place with this regular place. Regular. I live in Missouri. I live in this state right here. I live up in the farmland above Kansas City, in a town with 450 people in it. And we have no politics. We have no policies. It's just farmers. Farmers. That's what we got. Farmers. We don't care about no politics. We don't care about no genders. We don't care about none of that stuff. Yeah, the problem with that there, sexy potato, is they bring their politics with them. They always bring their politics with them. And if you guys don't manage that shit, nip in the bud, they're going to ruin your state like they ruined the state they came from. Nobody's assimilating anymore. Everyone's got so much fucking pride. They're running from a place that's bad for them, but they fucking get somewhere. They're loyal to where they fucking ran from. It's like, why are you in America waving another flag when you came here as a refugee? They're trying to kill you there, but now you're waving the flag over here. Why are you going from California to Texas saying California is the best? Why are you going to California to Florida saying California is the best when you're running from them places? America. 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 Hey, we got a rapper in here. A reaper or a rapper? Sorry, my text-to-speech took a poo-poos on me. Carthaginian. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do my text-to-speech the best I can. Shout out to you. Shout out for you hanging out and not swiping away and checking things out for a minute out here. Middle America out here. We are in Missouri, heading south to Kansas City. Kansas City. You got a message for Tay-Tay? Go ahead and throw that in the chat. I'll give it to her myself. Well, I tell you what. Most America is conservative. Don't let them lie to you out there. Most of Americans are conservative. It's just this small little fringe that happened to accumulate a lot of power all at once, and boy, are they really using it, aren't they? They're really beating the shit out of everything with it. The pendulum's swinging, baby. The pendulum's swinging. We're banning pronouns out here. We're banning DEI out here. We're banning woke out here. We're banning everything out here. We're getting rid of it all. We're banning everything that they want and everything they're using against us. You want to use a pronoun against me? You're welcome to it, baby. But you ain't going to jail for it. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want in America, and you only have to risk a punch in the mouth. That's it. You say something wrong, you're allowed to. You got the First Amendment and the Bill of Rights, but the only thing you risk is getting punched in the mouth. And that's assault. Well, I tell you what, it looks like you have a real hard time driving. Why you'd pick a driving career is beyond me. However, in America, we got something called lawyers. And these lawyers will fight for you. You get enough money to make probably 10, 15 grand. You pay a lawyer, he'll clean your record up real good. You'll be able to get a driver's license. Yeah, you'll be able to get your license. But it's going to take a little bit of money because that's what America wants. We're broke right now. We gave it all away. So they're really reaching deep into American pockets and pulling everything they can find. Some of these politicians are grabbing Americans by the ankles and shaking them upside down and getting everything till everything falls out. As long as that money keeps falling out, they'll give you what you want because all they want is your money. All they want is your money. It's rough to hear. It's just reality. But don't worry, guys. The pendulum is swinging. The pendulum is swinging back. Like I said, we are banning everything woke here in this country. We're banning it. And they're not going to talk about that out there because a lot of those countries are turning woke. And if they find out America is getting rid of woke, then they're going to get rid of woke. And that would not be good for them. How are they going to control the world if the world won't let them? Well, for the last 4 to 6 years, this woke stuff has really got a strong, deep grips into the world. And we'll get rid of it. We'll ban it. We're going to be like Poland. We're going to be like Russia. We're going to fight it to the end. We're going to be like North Korea. We're going to be like China. We're going to fight it. You want to be woke? Boom, put you in jail. Because for a while, if you weren't woke, you were going to jail. And we're going to bring back the good stuff out here, like everyone getting along. When I was growing up, man, everyone was getting along. We used to have neighborhood barbecues where everyone in every color and every language would show up, bring whatever food they got from their country, and represent it. They were exposing us to culture, not accusing us of appropriating culture. You know, if you were a Native American, you walked into a town and half the people were dressed like Native Americans on Halloween, you were like, yeah! But now you're not even allowed to anymore, which is really bad. It's a real bad move. It's real ugly. Playa? That's real ugly. Yeah, thank God you don't have the woke stuff. I don't have the woke stuff in my town. Most of America doesn't have the woke, and up until recently, most of America didn't even have broadband. And so they weren't exposed to most of this propaganda. What happened with Biden is Biden went out and said, hey, we're going to put broadband across this country. And you know what? He's doing it because I've got fiber optic out and I'm in a farmland. I got a gigabyte per second internet out in the middle of nowhere. And you don't realize what the true meaning of that was. The true meaning of that was it's a way to control people. And without the internet, they can't control you. So they made sure everybody's got the internet. That was one thing Biden did spend a lot of money on, getting the internet out and everywhere. Now you got farmers out there that are woke. Yeah, you have farmers out there that are putting Biden signs up knowing that they don't stand for anything Biden stands for. It's like, wait a minute, you want boys to turn into girls? No. Well, you're voting for Biden. So, you want to close the border? No, I want to close the border. Well, you're voting for Biden. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, the propaganda's working. America. We're Americans out here. Middle America. America. Fuck yeah. All right. We're in the stream for about an hour. It's been 10 minutes shy of an hour out here. Not sure how long you could take the abuse. Not sure how much of this abuse you could take. However, if the abuse ain't that bad, let me encourage you to subscribe, because when this stream ends and you're not subscribed, I'm gone forever. Never see this fat guy again. I appreciate you guys subscribing before this thing ends, because once it's gone, like I said, you ain't going to see me again. If you do, I'll see you next time around.